We took a trip to Georgia and remodeled my grandma's kitchen, so here's a time-lapse of us working. We have my mom, the account owner, on the floor taking off cabinet doors. Then in the corner, we have my auntie also taking off cabinet doors. This is blurred because my grandma does not want to be in the video. She owns the house and, more importantly, the kitchen. She is also behind the delicious food you see on the table. She's taking the hinges off the cabinet doors and putting them in a bowl to soak in a mix of vinegar, baking soda, and water. You're probably getting bored, so a few words from my mom telling you how much work it was to redo this kitchen. Was there any parts that were specifically hard, taking off the doors?
It wasn't hard to do, it just took a lot of time, and some of the screws were stripped, so it required a lot of manual dexterity. You had to keep trying. There were a few that we really struggled with, both me and, Auntie Monty.
If you had to do this process again, then what's one thing that you think you would do differently to speed up the process?
Perhaps use an automatic screwdriver.
What's your advice to viewers at home trying to do this process themselves?
It's worth it. I think taking off the hinges, cleaning them thoroughly, and spray painting them makes a big difference with the finished product.
Do you think that you would ever skip this process to save time if you were in a time crunch? Or would you absolutely do this every single time?
I would consider skipping this process if the hinges matched the hardware that I was going to use, and if the hinges could just be cleaned while they're still on the cabinets, I would consider skipping this process. But in this case, those hinges hadn't been removed in well over 20 years. So, and they needed to be cleaned, and they weren't going to match the other hardware. So it was necessary.
So I was the one cleaning them, but once I left and you had to do it yourself, did you or Auntie Monty do it?
We both did it, and we had a great appreciation for you. The toothbrushes weren't enough. It was awful.
Exactly. Yeah, it's hard cleaning them. It's hard. But next question. So, do you think that it was very time consuming or just a small part? Or do you think that it was the big...
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. I mean, once we got the cabinets off of the hinges and we soaked the hinges, that helped a lot. So it was time consuming, but keep in mind we took a break. Grandma fed us good, and and then there were
that food was good.
Multiple hands on deck. So it was a time for us to talk and listen to music and enjoy Christmas.
I also DJ
2022. So yeah, it was good.
Do you think that it made a big noticeable difference, or it's just an extra little thing?
It definitely made a big difference. Yeah.
Okay, well that's all. We just needed this to entertain the viewers as they're watching.
Okay.
Thank you. As you can see in the middle of the screen, I'm the DJ of the family.
I'm currently sick and can't talk, so no more of my voice, sorry. Well, that's all for the video. Sorry, I can't talk. Well, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell and thanks for watching.